Happy spring! The birds are out and the sun is shining. I can literally feel the warmth on my skin, which means it's springtime. Welcome to the Fairway Mid-Atlantic YouTube channel, where we give you all the tools you need to reach homeownership. With the new season comes the urge to start fresh, and there's no better time to do that than right now. So today we're talking about spring cleaning, both your house and your finances. Before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below so you don't miss another video from us. We've been covering the entire home buying process, so make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications. We post once a week, every Friday, a new video. And the next ones coming up are all about the behind the scenes that nobody tells you about the home buying process, so stay tuned for that. But let's get into this week's video. Okay, so we've been home for literally an entire year. A whole 365 days, which means you're home, I don't know, you're pretty comfortable in it, right? And when, honestly, was the last time that you deep cleaned it? So today we're talking about 4 different ways that you can clean up your house and clean up your finances so that you walk into this spring and summer season with a fresh start. We have 4 tips and tricks to get your home and your finances in check this spring. Let's go. Number 1, clean the clutter. So, as we said before, we've been home for a whole year, and you likely picked up a few hobbies and a few purchases that you don't need anymore. It's time to clean it all out. It's time to let it all go. Start fresh. Do a walk around of your entire house and pick up all the things that are no longer serving you. This means the kitchen junk drawer, the already solved or discarded puzzles, the half-used tie-dye kits, and anything else that just is not for you anymore. Once you've done that, pick through everything that you've collected and decide what can be donated and what needs to be thrown away. Once you clear out all of your clutter, it'll be even easier to start fresh. With your finances, clear out the clutter too. Now is the best time to look at your spending habits. Back in December, we had a video all about creating a budget and sticking to it in 2021. Well, we're 3 months into 2021, and that means it's the perfect time to take a step back, evaluate your spending, and see if you need to make some changes or shifts. So that means taking a look at all of your expenses. Decide what you've been doing that isn't necessary or spending on that isn't necessary, and then take a look at where you can adjust that budget. Make sure you're really honest with yourself and decide that you're going to eliminate those spending habits so that you can make more steps towards your financial goals. Number 2, dust up. So again, we've been sitting at home for a long time, and the last time you deep cleaned, I don't know when it was, but it probably wasn't recently. So that means that there's a bunch of dust bunnies lying around that you should get rid of. You should love being in your space. And with spring coming around, you're gonna open up your windows, open up your doors, and let all the fresh air in. But if that fresh air is ruined with all of the dust collected over quarantine, it's not gonna work. So do a dust around all of your surfaces. Your countertops, your windowsills, your vents, your picture frames, everything. Dust it. And then maybe even check your air filters in your home. Maybe it's time to replace those. It probably is. Once you've dusted and changed out your filters, I promise you, just breathing in the air in your own home is gonna make you feel so much better and make it feel even more like spring. It's time to dust up on your credit too. So, likely you have some store cards that you're no longer using, or you have a debt sitting that you could actually pay off from all this saving that you've been doing over the last year. If that's the case, take some steps to get rid of any debt that you possibly can, or cancel anything that you're just not using. If you want to deep dive into your credit, we suggest that you find a financial advisor that you absolutely trust and will help you walk through your entire financial picture and help you decide what the best move is for you. Once you have a clear understanding of your credit and where you're at with it, you can make moves to improve it, evaluate how you could reach your goals, and so much more. Number 3, tackle your closet. So I know that my closet is completely full of sweatpants. I have maybe a couple pairs of jeans that I want to put on my body, and that's about it. Everything else is sweats. And while sweats are great, and we all have been living in them for the last year, as things start to reopen and restrictions start to ease, you're probably going to want some new clothes. And you can't bring anything new in if your closet is completely cluttered with old. So do a huge closet clean out. Pull out everything out of your closet. As you're doing this closet clean out, make a pile for donations and a pile that just needs to go in a trash. Because obviously there's pieces that can go to a different home, but then there's pieces that you've just worn to shreds. So be really honest with yourself, decide what you need and what you don't so that you can make space for new things in your closet and clean out your financial closet too. And by that, I mean, as you're going through your spending habits, you may notice that you've picked up a few subscriptions along the way. So that could be new streaming platform subscriptions, food service subscriptions, your dog's subscriptions. There's just subscriptions out the wazoo these days. And I'm sure you have a ton that you don't even use anymore. So take an inventory, all the subscriptions that you're paying for every month, and eliminate the ones that you know you're not using, and then evaluate whether you need all of the ones that you still have. Once you get rid of those monthly subscriptions that you just don't need or use anymore, you're gonna find that that extra chunk of money can go towards other things like date nights or savings or anything else that you may want. And our last tip is to set some goals. So you've cleaned out your whole space and you're feeling great, you're ready for the new season, but things will probably get out of hand in probably 3 days. At least that's how it happens for me. So set some goals or intentions on how often you want to clean your home, new routines that you want to implement to keep your home clean, and so on and so forth. So that could mean that you decide every Friday you're going to do a walk around your house and pick up all of the trash and clutter that has collected over the week and throw it away. That could mean that you decide that you're going to do laundry every other day so that you don't have a buildup of clothes. Whatever it is, making goals to keep up with your space will help you as we transition back into going out and out of our home. Keep your house as clean and comfortable as it was when you were in it 24/7. Cleaning your home may also inspire you to do some things to perk it up. That may mean that you're ready for a fresh coat of paint in your bedroom, or a completely new decor style, or even some renovations to your home. And that inspiration is great. And now that your home is clean, you can tackle those projects and create an even better space that you love to live in. And with your finances, it's time to set some new goals as well, or reevaluate the ones that you set at the beginning of the year. Again, go back to your budget. See where you're at, see how well you're doing, and adjust as needed. Your spending habits are going to change, and so will your budget, and that's okay. It shouldn't be a rigid thing. And as you're reevaluating your budget, consider your goals, where you're at with them, and whether you want to add on more, change your current ones, or even get rid of some. Reevaluating your goals and setting new ones will keep you on track and focused on what you're doing with your finances and how fast you're going to be able to reach those goals, such as home ownership. If you find that you are really wanting to start a home renovation project or are in a spot to start the home buying process, head to our website and contact one of our loan officers today. We are always happy to talk to you about your financial situation and the options available to you on your path to home ownership. We hope this is giving you some motivation or inspiration to deep clean your home and start the new season fresh. Give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. In the next month, we're going to talk about the behind the scenes of the home buying process. So this means talking about what happens to your loan once you've submitted your application, hidden costs that nobody tells you about during the home buying process, and more. So again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss that. Thank you for watching this video, and we'll see you next time.